Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Pamela, and today I'm going to be talking about my journey with hypothyroidism, what symptoms I had before I got checked, what happened when I got checked, and the wrong information that I was given, what the consequences of that decision led to, and then finally being put on medication and that journey and what it's been like. However this video can help you, I hope it helps you in some way, because if you have a thyroid condition, you know how challenging, disheartening, and frustrating it can be to feel like you have no control over your health or your body and your well-being. So let's just get started, because I don't want this to be super long. I just want to give a disclaimer. This is my experience. I'm not a professional. I'm not an expert. This is all my experience and me just trying to figure this whole thing out. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there, because I don't want anyone coming for me. Because I already have my body coming for me. I don't need anyone else coming for me. There's two different types of thyroid conditions. There is the hypothyroidism and hyperthyroidism. I have hypothyroidism. What that means is that my thyroid is not working well. It's either working too slow or not working at all. And when you have hyperthyroidism, it means that your thyroid is overworking itself and working too much. Your thyroid has a lot of jobs. It controls a lot of your hormones. So when that is not working properly, it affects a number of things in your body, which is why it's sometimes hard to diagnose it, because it affects so many different things that you don't know if it's that one, your thyroid that's not working properly, or if there's something else that's causing this trickle amount of symptoms. My 5th year in college was when things started to spiral out of control. So first thing, I want to say in 1 month I gained about 10 pounds, which was insane. I felt bloated, I felt gross, and I knew that there was no way that I was eating to the point of gaining 10 pounds in a month. Like, there was no way. I was feeling so bloated. I wasn't going to the bathroom. Sorry if this is TMI, but I'm just keeping it real because I'm trying to help out anybody that's going through this. I was not going to the bathroom. I had to drink a lot of water to get myself to use the bathroom, to go pee. But I was not doing number 2. I was so tired all the time. Getting out of bed was a whole mission. If I had work, I would get up at the very last minute to make it to work, and I would just be exhausted. And when I didn't have work, it would take me forever to get out of bed, and sometimes I couldn't even get out of bed. My hair was falling out a lot. I've never talked about it in my channel, which I may talk about it in the future, but I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder. My anxiety during this time was taking over. It was literally taking over my life, and I couldn't control it. I just felt so sad for no reason. I don't know if you know this, but anxiety is depression's best friend. If your anxiety gets to a certain point for a long period of time, it can eventually lead to depression. And I think at one point I was there. Like, I was depressed and I had no idea why. I also would get really cold. I had a great immune system, but this time around, I don't know, I was getting sick all the time. When I made the appointment, of course, my doctor, he was close to retirement, so I don't know if he was just away and then he would retire. Like, I'm not sure what was going on with the schedule, but I was like, I need to see someone, just, get me to whoever's available. I saw a doctor and I told her everything that was going on, and she got me to get some blood work done. I got an email, and in the email it said my levels and that I was prescribed medication. Reached out to her, hey, I got this email. I have no idea what it means. I've never taken any medication in my life, so you know, you're just throwing this on me like that I need to take this medication. So I would like for you to explain it to me. And she said that yes, my thyroid is, my hormones are off. I do need some medication, and that's basically it. Wasn't very helpful, wasn't very informative. When I did research on the medication, one of my biggest fears for the side effects was depression and anxiety. If my anxiety is out of control at this point and I take this medication, my worst fear was I couldn't even imagine how much worse it could get. There was also side effects when you want to have kids. There was weight gain, just a bunch of side effects. I asked her if I could try to naturally fix my thyroid levels. Get a nutritionist, see a trainer, do all the things, fix my diet, and come back in about a year and see if anything's changed, because I was so terrified of the medication. She said yes, like sure. I also did see supplements online that you could take that were supposed to help your thyroid levels. Now, I will be honest, I didn't see a difference with the supplements. The only difference I saw was that I was going to the bathroom more. I was doing so many things differently that I don't know if I could say that the supplements did anything for me. I trained, I want to say, with 2 different people for about a year, and I saw this nutritionist for the first few months. I did see some change. So I did lose about 5 or 6 pounds. My body fat was going down and I was noticing a difference, but I was still tired. I was still not happy. Then I hit a point where I was seeing my nutritionist. I was working out, I think it was about 4 times a week with a trainer, and then going by myself on the other days. My weight just stopped going down. Eventually, I got back up to where I was in the beginning. Nothing was working. This is where things get frustrating. So I make an appointment again, and this time my doctor already retired, so they asked me if I wanted to see a new nurse practitioner that they had. I said yes, sure. I go see her. She tells me that it is not my fault at all, that I could have seen the best trainer, the best nutritionist in the world, the best whatever in the world, but at the end of the day, you cannot fix your thyroid naturally. You have to take medication. Why the doctor that I saw previous did not tell me this, I don't know. I'm feeling like trash because I'm like, man, I am pushing my body. I am doing my best and I still feel the same. I still feel the same. I was at my highest weight I have ever been. And basically, I wasted a whole year trying to do this natural when that's not even possible. I will say I was going to therapy, and I still go to therapy every other weekend, so twice a month. That helped my anxiety tremendously. After she told me that, I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to take this and hope for the best and hope that I don't get any side effects. I'll leave the medication name here so that you know what medication I'm talking about. I started taking the medication. I was feeling good for the first 2.5 months, I want to say. I felt like back to my normal self, because one thing that I will say is when you're struggling with your thyroid, you just don't feel like yourself. You feel like a black cloud took over your body. It's just, I can't explain it. All the things that were wrong was working until about a month ago. My stomach has never been sensitive at all. I can pretty much eat anything and my stomach will take it, but all of a sudden my stomach started being sensitive to a lot of things that it was never sensitive to, and I started to wake up in the middle of the night with crucial pains. I'm usually someone that my menstrual cycle is very consistent. This time around, it completely stopped. It didn't come. And again, I was feeling bloated because I was feeling all the symptoms of getting my period, but it never came. Super emotional, super down. Called my nurse practitioner. I told her, she said, this usually does not happen, but there is a handful of people that have negative side effects to it. She wanted me to stop taking it for 2 weeks. Here I am. It's going to be 2 weeks that I stopped taking it. As soon as I stopped taking it, my menstrual cycle came. I felt so much lighter. The only thing is that I'm feeling so tired. But my stomach being sensitive, that's gone away. Waking up to crucial pains like someone stabbing me has gone away. I've been super careful. I've actually been following a detox from a fitness page on Instagram, which if you're interested, I'll leave it down below because it's actually been helping. My concern is that if you don't take your medication, eventually that can lead to cancer. I don't know if I'm going to start taking some new medication from a different brand. I don't know if I'm going to start again the medication and see what happens this time. I do want to say that I've been doing more research online, and it seems like I cannot be having dairy. I love cheese. So I've been slowly trying to cut that out of my diet. I also read that when you have a thyroid issue, gluten is not good. Sometimes for my cheat days, I like having sandwiches, I like having pasta, so that's a big bummer. There's also certain vegetables that you should not be eating. And I also read that you shouldn't have coffee. You know me, coffee is my world. That's what gets me out of bed. There's a lot of things that I'm learning, but I'm just taking it one step at a time because if I overwhelm myself, then I just end up binging. If you're clicking on this video, maybe you're looking for answers, and I'm really sorry that I'm not ending this in a good note. But I will say that knowing that there was parts of this where I was feeling a lot better gives me hope to know that it is a possibility for me to feel better. I just need to figure out what combinations are not working right. So I will definitely be making what I eat in a day videos in the future, and also updates. I am planning on seeing an endocrinologist. I hope I'm saying that right. Let me know down below if you have any tips or things that have worked, haven't worked for you, that you've learned along the road that you can help a sister out, or whoever's watching this video, if you can help them out, that would be awesome. Any information I can get, trust me, will help immensely. Anyway, so I hope you guys found something helpful in this video, and I will see you soon. Bye.